So it was already stacking up to be one of the worst days of the semester, and it wasn't even 12 p.m. And there's something funny, because this is my genuine story, so this is a really serious topic for me. This is probably the worst day of my semester, all right? I had a head cold, and I had slept in. I'd slept past my alarm, and that meant that I missed a meeting that I was gonna have with my professor to talk about my final paper. We're gonna do take 2 of my horrible day. Try to see if we can salvage the memory. I emailed him, I did all that, and the meeting was gone. So my spirits were down, and I thought the only way that I could really lift them back up was if I went to Argo Tea and got myself a tea. I order this ginger green tea thing, and I take one sip of it, and it tastes delicious. It's exactly what I need. And the second that I put it on the table, it's too far off the edge, and it slips and lands on the ground. I'm sorry. Okay.
Every day but today, I really like New York. I like New York this morning. I had a really lovely walk, and then I got hungry, and then it really all went downhill from there.
I came to New York when I was 9. My only knowledge of New York was books and TV. And I had read the Eloise books. And I really wanted to go see the Plaza because of that. My dad and I went the last day we were in New York. I thought my parents had forgotten because it was the one thing I asked to do. I was at that stage when you're dressing yourself, but you shouldn't be. So I was in this black, white, red situation, floral skirt, little crochet shrug, which I wish I still had. And then these bubblegum pink Croc Mary Janes. Yeah, and we have a photo of me with this giant oil painting of Eloise where she's enormous, and I'm there in the same pose as her. And it's funny, the colors kind of work until you get to the Crocs. If you want to crop the whole bottom of it, it would be okay, but no one did, and it's on Facebook and it's full glory for everyone to appreciate forever.
All right.
So we were just coming out of the Natural History Museum, which as an 11-year-old sucks ass, and so I just wanted to go back to the hotel, but then my mom was like, "Hey, we got tickets to go to the Statue of Liberty."
So where are we?
We're on the Brooklyn Bridge going to see the Statue of Liberty, and I didn't want to go, but we wound up going, and we're on this boat in terrible overcast weather, and not even to go to the island, but just to drive past the statue. And we get there, and it's just it's so shitty. The Statue of Liberty is so underwhelming, and that's a very poignant moment of memory I have.
Can't quite see it yet. Is this how far we've gone?
We're not. We have so much farther to go. Is that it? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I'm about where I was beforehand.
Yeah, doesn't feel any different.
No. I mean, it's a little nicer than I remember.
All right, so it's 4th grade. I believe I was in 4th grade at this time, and my parents break this devastating news to me and my siblings that this year we will not, in fact, be going to Florida. And I was like, no. And then they're like, but, however, we're going to New York. And I was like lit. And I don't know, we were in Times Square, and I was just strutting the streets of Times Square, getting characters with my older sibs, pretty cool. And I just, this rush of life just swept through my body, and I just couldn't help but scream. I'm not going to do it now because I said, I love you, New York, just on the top of my lungs. And it was just a genuine expression of my love for this place. But yeah, it was just that's when I knew, you know.